Okay, let's go over this. Where are we at? Okay, there we go. All right, so same as last time, we'll go over it. As you can see, it didn't change too much from the quiz, right? Didn't change too much from the quiz, the matching and the vocabs. So next time, you never know. Might be totally different. We'll see. We'll see. Depending on how I'm feeling, right, Rooster? Blinged out, man. Okay, so I'm going to say the definition, and I'd like you to say the term. I'll pick some people to go over it. So follow along, so we're all on the same page here. Devoted to uncovering the basic structures that make up mind and thought, looking for the elements of conscious experience. Structures in there. So what is it, Kinsley? Yeah, there you go. Structuralism. Good. A theory that emphasizes the functions of consciousness and the ways consciousness helps people adapt to their environment. Functions. Forney. Yeah, there you go. Functionalism. Instead of looking at the individual parts, I want to examine the whole. Alexander. Yeah, Gestalt Psychology. Good job. Argue that a true and objective science of psychology should only deal with observable events, stimuli from the environment, and the organism's response to that stimuli. Rebecca. Behaviorism. Good job. Mental disorders resulted from conflicts of the unconscious mind. All right, what we got here? Megan? Psychoanalysis. You got it. Good job. Looks at how our physical makeup and the operation of our brains influence our personality preferences, behavior patterns, and abilities. What do we got here for this one? Lily? Yeah, biological view. Good job. Emphasizes changes that occur across our lifespan. Gracie? Developmental view. Good job. Our actions are a direct result of the way we process information from our environment. TC? All right, yeah, cognitive view. Good job. Viewpoint, which emphasizes human ability, growth, potential, and free will. Katie? Humanistic. Yeah, good job. Humanistic. Emphasize the importance of social interaction, social learning, and cultural perspective. Nina? There you go. Sociocultural. Good job. In Sigmund Freud's view, the role of the ego is to do what, Sarah? You got it. Good job. The mediator amongst the superego and the ID. So the angel and the devil on her shoulder. Good. Chip believes that human behavior is generated in our unconscious mind and is a result of unresolved conflicts and desires, especially rooted in childhood experience. To which psychological perspective is Chip most likely to prescribe? Alex? Oh, sorry. Yeah, good job. Psychodynamic. What gave it away? Yeah, good job. So he talked about the ID, the unconscious drive, pushing his, we're really branching off his perspective. Good job. So the ID, the unconscious mind, psychodynamic. And who was a famous psychologist with the psychodynamic view? The dude. Huh? Freud, right? Yeah, there you go. Instead of studying his spelling words like everyone else, Scott copies from other people. When the teacher gives a test, B.F. Skinner's behavioral approach to psychology would likely attribute Scott's cheating to Maria? Yeah, good job. So he got a good grade on it when he cheated before. So he thought, yeah, you know what? Positive. This is great. I'm getting a good grade, so I'm going to continue this behavior. All right. Dr. Daughtry. You guys ever listen to Daughtry? Yeah? Lily? Are you serious? You don't know who Daughtry is? Oh, I'll play him then. You'll love him. I'm sure you heard him before. Studies how the thickness of the beaks of one species of birds have undergone changes in response to drought and other environmental factors over a long period of time. Which psychological approach does Dr. Daughtry take? Kinsley? Evolutionary. Yeah, evolutionary approach. What gave it away? Yeah, good job. So adapting to our environment, right? Who is considered the father of psychology? Back over, Alexander. Yeah, Wilhelm Wundt. Good job. Wilhelm Wundt. The stage in Piaget's theory from birth to 2 years old, dealing with the sensation and senses. Forney? Yeah, sensory motor. What did Freud consider to be a role of the ID? Tupac. Instinctive desires and impulse. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Good job. What is the role of a superego, Megan? Yeah, good job. Or moral self, or good moral self. The angel, right? Within the humanistic approach, which theory is used to describe a person's needs? Rebecca. You got it. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. What are the 4 goals of psychology? Lily. You got it. Good job. Description, explanation, prediction, and influence. Good work. All right, famous psychologists developed a theory of psychological health predicated to fulfilling innate human needs and priority culminating in self-actualization. TC? Yeah, Maslow. Good job. Father of American psychology developed functionalism approach to psychology. What do we got here, Gracie? William James. Good job. German psychologist, father of psychology, developed structuralism approach to psych. Katie? Wilhelm Wundt. Good. A behaviorist psychologist, he developed the theory of operant conditioning, the idea that behavior is determined by its consequences by reinforcements or punishments. He tested on rats. Nina? Yeah, good job. B.F. Skinner. Founder of psychoanalysis for treating psychopathology through dialogue between a patient and a psychoanalysis, developed iceberg theory. Sarah? Yep, Sigmund Freud. Okay, here we go. Maslow's hierarchy. So let's start at the bottom, the base here. Alex, what do we have? Yeah, so our physiological needs of water, shelter, food. Okay, good job. Oxygen. And that is a part of our basic needs, right? And then we move up the next step. What do we have? Safety. Good job. So we need to feel safe in our environment. And that's a part of our basic needs as well. Okay, good. And then we move up to what? Yeah, good job. Love and belonging. So relationships with family members, okay, relatives, peer groups, friends, right? And that's based off our what type of needs? So this is getting into psychological needs, okay, or spiritual needs, right? And then we move to what? What's the next step? Self-esteem. Good job. So hobbies, okay, or maybe connecting to our spiritual self with religion, okay. This is something that we find entertainment with. Okay, good. And that's part of our psychological needs as well. And then finally at the top. Yeah, good job. Self-actualization. And that's still part of our psychological needs, right? And some people branch it as its own stage. So self-actualization, good job. Right, and that's where we meet full potential. Yeah, we finally relax and look at our day and say, we did a good job. Good. List and describe all 4 Piaget's developmental stages. Be specific and include ages and a description of the stages and examples. Oh, Maria, you got the long one here. What do we have? So the first stage is what? Good job. So sensory motor, 0 to 2. We're walking, we're talking, we're tasting, we're sensing the world around us. Good. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just got to repeat it for the folks at home. So pre-operational, right? Is that what you said? Okay, so 2 to 7, right? And that is our intuitive age where we have imaginary friends. Okay, we're starting to talk. We're trying to formulate speech. Okay, we're egocentric, right? We only see the world around us through our own eyes, not anybody else's. We can't fit ourselves in other people's shoes. Good. And then we're going on to what? What's the next stage? Good. Good job. And what is the description there? What's the age? Yeah, good job. Good job. So 7 to 11, still part of intuitive age, but when we get further to the end, to 11 years old, that kind of phases out. All right, and um, we're looking towards more mathematical reasoning, using grammar, writing skills, reading. Right, we can understand sci-fi a little bit. Okay, again, we're still intuitive, but so we still have that imagination. We're phasing out of the egocentrism. Okay, and we're seeing ourselves in other people's shoes and understanding feelings of others, building relationships. Right. Okay, good. And then the last stage. Yep. Yeah, good job. So rational thinking, critical thinking, we can decipher between different things and understand reasoning and different theories and applying our life, okay, and understanding economics and politics, you name it. Good. All right, last one. Sigmund Freud's psychodynamic view include describe the three forms of consciousness and how they relate. Also label the iceberg metaphor. All right, Kinsley, here we go. So let's start off with underneath the water. What is that? The ID, good job. And what are some characteristics of the ID?
Inner drives and
Yeah, our inner drives or pleasures, right? Okay, the secrets we try to keep from everybody, right? And that's our unconscious mind, right? Okay, good. And then we move on to the superego, which is partially out of the water and then partially under the water. And describe that a little bit.
the super ego is kind of where you like are maintaining all your.
You got it.
Sorry, I just had like a major like brain freeze.
It's all right. So is it the angel or devil on our shoulder?
It's the devil.
The superego? No, it's the angel, right? So our good moral character, right? Yeah, good job. So it's our good moral character. It's who we try to resemble ourselves to like moral person, good moral characteristics. And that's our pre-conscious, right? Yes, okay. And then finally, what's the last one? Out of the water.
Your ego.
Ego, good job. Good job. The ego. And that is ourselves, right? Our personality, our characteristics that we display. And that's our conscious, right? Our conscious mind, what we're thinking of at the current moment. Okay. And we're trying to mediate between the ID and the superego. All right, good. Good job. Is there any questions on that test, guys? We good? All right. I know there's a lot of approaches and perspectives. Okay. Typically, that's one of the hardest chapters just because there's so much information. There's a lot of different approaches and perspectives. So if you can get by this one, we're good to go. All right. We're good to go. All right. Is there any questions, guys, at all before we move on? Okay. All right. Let's move on here to, let me close this once. Oh, there we go. So Tuesday, let's see what the instructions are for today. Don't worry, I will post the YouTube video lesson of the day on here then. But I just want to present the vocab terms to you. So if you want to, I'll give you a little bit of time to work on that. Okay, again, use your notes here to help you out. Use your notes, okay? You can use your iPad if you want, that's fine, but the definition I get from the PowerPoint here. Okay, so I'll give you some time to work on that, and I'll play some Daughtry. I'm sure you know Daughtry. So give you some time to work on some FOGAB terms.
Writing's not that easy, but really can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
No? Oh, you don't know it just yet. He was on the, what was it called? Oh. With Simon and those guys that, not America's Got Talent, but not The Voice. Huh? American Idol, yes. He was on American Idol. That's how he got big. Yeah, so he sang a lot of songs, and then he just created his own band afterwards. All right, that's your song. That's it for today. Daughtry. There you have it. There you have it. All right, so we're going to move on today. Chapter 2, Research Methods. Ooh. Oh, boy. What do you think, Tupac? What do you think's going to happen? Oh, you don't know. Okay. We'll see. I'll tell you here soon, actually. I have an activity. Don't worry. Today's not going to be too tough. Just an activity today, and then tomorrow we'll get into some of the information. All right? Sound good? Actually, you should have some time for yourself. A little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. 50 cents. I won't sing the rest of the lyrics because it's pretty bad. All right, research methods. Here we go. Anxiety. I like you guys to just write down on a note, a piece of note paper, or if you want to just put it in Google Docs, or if you want to write in your notes app, that's fine too. Just your definition of anxiety. For those who's going to watch the video later, they're not going to really get this activity because they're just going to skip to the end. And it's going to be whatever. So your definition of anxiety. Write it down. I'll give you some time. So if you're writing a book on psychology, what would you write with anxiety? I feel like everybody has anxiety to some degree, right? It might be more severe in others, and for other people, not so much. My girlfriend has it real bad. I always play tricks on her. I shouldn't do that because she has really bad anxiety. But I always get her going. I like to rev it up and get going. Get her worked up. I forget what I did the other day. I think she was cooking something on the stove. And she left to go somewhere. I think I don't know where she went. It was something real quick. She goes, "Oh, can you just watch this?" Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm just downstairs playing video games, the Avengers game. I'm Iron Man right now. It's pretty cool. But I'm playing a video game. She calls, "Hey, how's that looking?" I'm like, you would not believe it. Just exploded all over the ground. You're gonna have to clean this up because I'm a guy. I can't do that. That's a woman's work. No, I'm just kidding. I'm good. But no, I was just getting her going. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's all over the place. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. The cat's in here licking it up. You're going to have to get I think we're making spaghetti. You're going to have to get more spaghetti and sauce. This is unbelievable." And she was just going AWOL. She's like, "I'm coming right back. What the heck happened?" She comes in. I'm down there playing video games, laughing. And she's just like, "What, is it up there?" I said, "Yeah, it's a mess." I just walked away. I can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. So she walks upstairs and she's just, "Really? Really?" She's all frustrated. She's all frustrated. I said, "What, were you speeding to get home?" She's like, "No, I don't speed." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right." Another anxiety issue for her. She's afraid to get pulled over. All right, so what's our definition look like? Are we done? Are we finished? Or are you guys just listening to story time here? All right, I'll give you a little bit more time. Sorry about that. You should get some girls then. That'd be cool. Post Malone. You get some of those those knuckle things there. You have like word life on there. Something. Look like John Cena. That'd be cool. All right, so what's our definition here, TC? What do you have for anxiety? You probably just looked it up and copied and pasted, didn't you? Maybe. Okay, all right. So you're uncertain, you're uneasy. What's going to happen in the future here? And maybe it's in your environment, okay? Especially going to like a new class, or if you're going to college, right? That first year of college, first day even, it's like, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. What am I getting myself into here? Maybe it's a sports game, right? Maybe it's athletics. Yeah, after that first play, if you get sacked, it's like, oh, geez, this is crazy. How's this going to pan out for us? Or it's just playing a video game, or if you're just having a hobby or something. And let's say you go fishing. I know when I go fishing, the first thing I do is like, all right, this first cast is going to either go one of two ways. Up in the tree, and I lose it forever, which typically happens, or I throw it in the water and not catch a fish all day. One of the two. Yeah. But anxiety, what's your definition, Gracie? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I believe everybody has the same definition here for the most part, right? Very similar. We're all uneasy. We have no idea what's going to happen. We don't know what the future is going to hold. This is a little crazy, right? And I know during the remote time for everybody, this was an issue, especially with COVID. It's like, oh, what are we going to do? How are we going to try to transition to online learning? All right, can I go outside? What am I going to do? Katie?
I actually have something different.
Oh, what do you have? Go ahead.
That I can feel more, like, yeah, it's gonna be like an uneasy feeling, but like I know my experiences with anxiety, it's not just like fear of something happening. I'm a very honest person, so anytime anything happens, I have to like tell somebody. Otherwise, I feel like I'm keeping secrets, and if I don't tell anybody, I can't sleep.
Okay.
I can't focus.
Drives you up a wall.
Yeah, and I makes my vision weird, and I can't it makes me feel like I can't breathe right.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a feeling of paranoia.
Okay.
That if I don't tell the truth,
yeah,
at least most of the time, that somebody's gonna find out eventually, and it's gonna come back.
Okay.
And it's going to get me.
So you're just gonna have to tell everybody whatever happens, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my gosh. You don't have any secrets. You have no ID.
I can't. Like it's just, it eats me. Like
yeah. You start breaking out in hives. You start getting hot and sweaty.
I hope not.
No, that's a good one. That's really good. I mean, I think anybody can really relate to that, right? Good. Alex? Okay. Yep.
Like you're touching your fingers or bouncing your leg or
shooting fingernails.
Yeah, or like clicking the hand.
Yeah.
It can go from like little like that, but like
yeah.
ticks that go with it.
Whenever I do something bad and someone's catching on to it, when I was little anyway, not anymore, I don't do anything bad. But whenever I get like into a tough, sticky situation, when I was younger, I always get like really warm to a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, like not in hives but my chest gets all red, my neck gets all red. I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? All right, my dad's gonna kill me here. Kinsley, do you have something?
I kind of want to like add on to it. Basic, like I'm the same way. Like I kind of have like an anxiety problem.
Okay.
And for me, like it wakes me up at night just for like no reason.
Yeah.
And like I know it's like sometimes hard to like breathe and just focus.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have to do stuff on my own because otherwise, like, it's just not getting done.
Yeah.
Or not done properly.
Okay.
And then like being late, I always have to be like so early. The fear of like being late.
That's how I am too with procrastination. I can never do it. I can never. I'll just go crazy if I do that. If I just wait to the last minute to submit something, or my best friend in college and everything was the writing center with my papers and my assignments, things like that. I always take it to the writing center, check it over, look over any grammatical issues or spelling. I'm just like I can't live with myself if this isn't looked over or checked, because I don't want to look like a fool in a way. So that's kind of my anxiety for a lot of things. Another big one for me too is at night. Whenever I go to bed, I'm always making sure the doors are locked, the windows are locked, and the refrigerator's closed for most things. I'm like, oh, I can't let this thing break down, or it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. But yeah, good job. So anxiety, here we go. You guys ready? You want some anxiety right now?
The fact that you just said that gave me anxiety.
Well, we're going to get a lot more of it right soon here. Alexander, are you ready for this? All right. So since we're talking about research methods, you're going to have a research paper due Thursday.
What?
12-page paper. I'm not. No, you're going to have to come up with a survey. You guys know what a survey is? It's all up on your own here. Like, this is you, okay? You're one who want to take this class. So you're going to come up with a survey, all right? And you're going to try to decide of some topic at upper off and we can maybe improve on, okay? So I want you to go around and have a representative sample of different students here at the high school. So you can go to maybe, classmates, people in your own grade, whatever you want to do. And you come up with a survey to try to represent your data, to prove it. Okay, and then at the end, you want to analyze it, obviously. So you're going to go through the scientific method and prove it. Okay, you want to publish your results. So this is about 12 pages long, APA style, of course. All right, I'll put up the formatting for you then, if that's okay. You guys Is that all right? So it's going to be Thursday. Start a class. And I'll give you some time to work on it now. We got like 5 minutes. That's my typical 5 minutes at the end of class here. So is that okay? All right. Get cracking. Come up with something that you want to try to improve here at UDA. That's all I got for today. We'll see you later. Get working. I ain't kidding. I ain't kidding.
So what, just something we want to improve about UDA?
Yep, 12 pages.
12 pages?
Yep.
Just wait. One topic?
You
cannot write a 12-page unless it's like really that bad.
Yeah, you can. You got to include.
Angry.
You could write it.
I am angry.
You could write like a 5-page paper alone on the variables you want to include in your research.
I already have 2 things done already. So.
Oh, there you go. You're on a good.
What are the ones we kind of
pace.
presented on last year?
Okay.
Wait. But I have to think about it.
Should make sure Casey heard it
I
here.
literally have a picture of one of them. Actually, I have both of them. So I can see. Let me just take a sneak off.
I'm literally shaking.
Really talking about anxiety?
How online students talk about how.
All right, there you go. I even put it on the feed.
Holy crap.
What? I'm not.
The biggest mark on your face. I call bull.
All right. We'll see Thursday, I guess.
Well, you're still recording. Okay, look, I literally can't even afford to not have this done, so I'm gonna have to do it.
You're gonna have to do it.
Honestly, how much is it worth?
Huh?
How much is it worth? How many points?
Well, last year I did 125.
Hold on, wait, someone said Lexi. I know Lex took it last year. Last year, Lex.
But I had to think about it. What do you mean? Okay, see you Thursday.
Can someone just show me through a window, please?
Alright. I know Casey's heart just dropped. She's like, wait.
Wait, hold up.
Yep.
Just kidding. There you go. All right, I'm joking. All right, I just want to get you worked up about anxiety. But anyway, I do have a project for you for research methods. It's just going to be you analyzing a experiment in psychology. I'll talk about it here soon. Don't worry about it just yet. So, we'll talk about it. I'm sorry, getting you guys going. I knew you guys knew I was joking. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. I always smile. I always smile.
Trust issue.
Here you go. See you Thursday.
I didn't do that. Okay.
That's what it looked like to us.
All right. So, hey, tomorrow we're going to move into the notes and talk about hindsight bias, priming.
So I'm
Okay.
not writing a research.
No, you're not. You're not.
There's no way you could do it.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Like the whole like.
You genuinely have to be so mad to write a 12-page freaking paper on one topic.
Katie, I feel like I could do it.
All right. Hey, that's all I got for today. So, again, we're going to get into the notes more tomorrow. Sorry about that little trick here, but there's supposed to be more to the activity, but that was good enough. I liked it.
Mr. Bowman, you gave us a hard